Here we go. What's going on,
Perfect.
guys? Today I'm talking to my great client, Josh. Josh has had a super successful journey working together so far. He's down 90 pounds since joining with me just over a year ago now. So he went from 280. We just weighed in at 190. That's been amazing to see, Josh. How you feeling today, Josh?
I'm feeling pretty good, thanks.
Good, man. It's good to see you. Thanks for taking the time to hop on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and yeah, hopefully I can help someone.
Of course, man. I love it. So we're gonna dive right into these questions, Josh. Number one is just gonna be, what was your life like before you decided to reach out to me? Kind of paint the picture and tell me a little bit about that.
It was just like going day to day to work and not much else, come straight home, but didn't have energy after work, didn't have any motivation to get out of the house. And I mean, a lot of that stemmed from COVID and stuff too, just that habit of being cooped up. But then, yeah, I was coming home tired and sore and just had no energy or motivation to want to do anything.
Yeah, right on, man. Yeah. No, and when we first chatted, I know that you said that after COVID and everything was through, like you noticed the kind of pounds crept on. And it's hard for a lot of people to break away from like the COVID mindset and mentality and like, okay, like things are getting back to normal. We have to, get back into our routines and take the actions you've been taking to reach your goals. So
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would to like come out of that haze and that fog of COVID of just it just had become such a routine of you just went to work and came straight home and there was nothing else to do, so that's all you did. And I was fed up with that, but time I things changed.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm glad to see you like taking that action. And every day you showed up like through the ups and downs. But let's tell the people here, like, what was it that you've achieved in the time frame that we've worked together so far?
Well, I've achieved the ability to lose 90 pounds. Like that's big achievement, but
Yeah, man.
just in general, like I've gained confidence in something that I had no control over. Like, you know, for the longest time, I just believed that, um, like it was just genetics or like my body type or, my family history. All of my family was bigger people, and I just couldn't. We tried dieting and it wouldn't work. And I just figured that that was the way it was going to be forever, that I was just doomed or plagued. And I managed to, with your help, come over that and achieve a weight that I never thought I'd even ever see. Like I always said 200 was my goal, but and where I'd like to be, but to have thought of being under that, I never even considered. And I'm almost knocking on the door of 100 pounds. Like I just can't. That's a crazy feeling.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's crazy to see, what we've been able to accomplish together. And I really relate to you too, like saying that you kind of were in a position where like you thought this was never going to work for you, like genetics, family history, etc. So, you and I both are testaments to like putting in that work and having like the plan, the systems and support to get you there, make all the difference. So uh, last question I have for you here, Josh, is just what is the quality of your life like now that you have achieved your goals so far? I know you mentioned like the confidence and like the control and the systems to get the results, but where else does your mind go?
Um, yeah, just I mean, definitely confident just in general. Like, I mean, I'm almost starting to feel um, kind of gross the other way because I haven't done enough shopping and my clothes are, I feel like a slob because my clothes are almost too baggy. But like, but yeah, just the confidence that when I do go shopping, it's a lot easier to find stuff that fits and looks good. Um, and then the confidence in just wearing that. And yeah, just like things I don't think about, but there's definitely uh, a confidence in just going out and being with people that I don't feel as self-conscious about the way I look or just in general. And I'm not sucking my gut in to try and fit into a shirt that fit 5 months ago, and then just yeah, like I enjoy well walks with my girlfriend that probably never would have happened before, and just getting out and about, and even this summer we went on a 11-kilometer hike that I probably would have died on a year ago. So like just things like that that I can go out and enjoy, and not feel stressed about it. And even last winter I got to go snowboarding for the first time in a long time that I never, and I wasn't sore or tired afterwards. Like I never thought I would enjoy that again easily either. So it's been nice to see it all rounding out that way.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, that's awesome to hear, Josh. Like just, the confidence that you've noticed and just like the ability to, even something as simple as like a big walk, man. Like, you throw a 90-pound weight vest on yourself right now and you go try to walk with that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, man. So like it's awesome to hear like, you've been able to get back to like the snowboarding and just being your athletic self again. And like, it's gonna really affect like all other areas of life, like your relationship with your girlfriend, just, your own physical and mental health. So the strides I've seen you take have been amazing, my man. And you're looking your best, you're feeling your best, and I know you're continuing to push for more too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what this next year will bring, and just like I feel better, but like I guess imagining, you always imagine more, and like I'm sometimes shocked at how sore I still am with having lost 90 pounds. Like I am on concrete all day, so like there's just going to be aches and pains from that part of it too. But I'm hoping that throughout the next year of building more muscle and endurance, I'll start to feel the way I imagined I'd feel now, and just solidify that 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 this body that I've worked to achieve will be a long lasting and be able to maintain it for years to come, and be able to hold on to it, not just be like everybody else that diets for a year and then 2 years later looks better or worse than they did when they started.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. And the things you're hitting on there, like the sustainability of it, and that longevity that you want. Like it's not that we just lost 90 pounds and like, we're looking our best, but we're also feeling our best, setting ourselves to, have that long term. And, as we age, like, our fitness does decline. So it's good that you're being preventative and getting on top of it now, rather than later down the line. So go ahead there.
Oh, I was just gonna agree with you there, and yeah, it's nice to get on top of it now. Like I watched my grandpa. He was always a bigger guy, and probably 300, 350 in there, and like my entire life that I knew, like I can remember him. He always walked with two crutches or canes because his knees were out, and like he never went anywhere because obviously a little bit ashamed and struggled to get around when you're that big and hobbling on crutches. It just and then I was like seeing myself very quickly becoming that, and I didn't really like where my life was headed before with that. And it's like I want to be I just want to have the fitness and the health to play with my kids and my grandkids, and like I don't want to be the type of parent when I get there, if I ever get there, that comes home and sits on the couch because I'm tired, or just whatever. I want to have that energy to interact and invest and continue outside of my job.
Definitely, man. Definitely. That's super important. And, it's important, for someone like yourself that has future family goals. And, Josh, we've got you like looking your best, feeling your best, and we've got you on the trajectory to, sustain that and for the long
Hmm.
run here as well. So I know I said that was the last question, but just real quick, Josh, I got one more for you. What would you say to someone who's on the fence about like deciding to sign up with an online coach?
Um, I would, yeah, I guess it depends on what they were on the fence about. There's definitely lots of things to consider. Like it wasn't a cheap endeavor, but it was definitely the help that I needed. So um, I guess I would encourage somebody if it's financial, maybe to take a smaller chunk um, and do a month or a 3 month trial like I did to start with, and just see if it will work for you. Um, if it's something else like the tracking or something that you're a little annoyed of, you know, I guess with the tracking, it's time consuming and it's kind of fiddly, and I
Yeah.
still don't enjoy it. But it's when once you start understanding how to use it, it's just like it's a tool, and once you have to know what your intake is to be able to start controlling it. It and to understand it doesn't have to mean you have to do it perfectly.
Definitely, definitely, man. And being in that ballpark is, a lot of times that's good enough, right? But it's just having that base knowledge that like this is really what's going to get that needle moving. This is what it's going to take to, see that weight loss that we want to see. So, man, that's awesome. Again, Josh, just major congrats. Like we've got you down 90 pounds. We've got that energy level back up, and we've got you on a path that, is sustainable for the long-term future here. So it's been
Mhm.
absolute pleasure. You signed up for another year. We're gonna crush it for another 12 months together, and the sky's the limit for you the way you've been rolling, my man. So let's keep it going.
Thanks, bud. It's been great, and I mean, it's all thanks to my coach. So it's got me where I need to go.
I appreciate that, man. Let's keep this going, Josh. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. We appreciate it. Drop a comment below if you want to hear any more details or info about my coaching or about Josh's story. And we'll be seeing you guys on the next one. I don't even know how to stop.